Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pili. This channel is all about fashion, luxury, and lifestyle. So if you're into any of those, please consider subscribing to my channel. So I'm really sorry for the delayed video. It has been super hard to film lately because they are constructing in my house, and obviously they leave the house once there's no light, and I can't film without light. Probably the light in this video will be a little bit bad, but I just really wanted to film ASAP because also light is not that important in this video anyway, because I'm gonna be talking about trends. So since I'm not really gonna be showing you anything, the light is not that important. But I do apologize if the light doesn't really look that good because I'm running out of light and I only have my ring light and it sometimes doesn't really work. But anyway, today, as you can see in the title, I'm gonna be talking about fashion trends for fall and winter. I know we are already into fall and this video is considered to be a little bit late. However, you guys know that when I do this kind of videos, I really do make my own research. And not only do I look into like what magazines are saying and what runways are saying, but I actually do look into what people are actually wearing. And I also analyze like how I feel about the trend, because I don't like to talk about trends that are like super trendy and that in a few months from now we are all gonna be like, why did I like buy into this and everything. So yeah, as you guys know, I try to do this every season. Like I do it for fall and winter, and then I do it for spring and summer. And for this fall and winter, yes, it did take me a little bit of time because I feel like there's a lot of trends going on all at the same time, and I just really wanted to like bring it all together and show you the ones that I think are worth investing in. And also something that I say in all of my trends videos is that you don't have to invest in every single trend. The trends that I mention, I do because I feel like you can like easily do them with things that you already have in your wardrobe, or if you spend your own money to like get into these trends, I don't feel like you're gonna regret it afterwards. But obviously at the end of the day, it's all about like your own personal style, and you can obviously decide by yourself like, oh, I can invest in this a little bit more because I definitely like this kind of trend or this vibe that goes with my style, or this one is a little bit out of my comfort zone, maybe I'll just invest in like something a little bit less expensive, and if I don't like it, I can return it or I can gift it to someone else or whatever. Like the idea is that we don't overspend. And yeah, and I know I'm saying that when I'm an overspender, but anyway, let's just get into the video. But yes, I just wanted to get that out there and say that obviously you don't have to get into every single trend, and I'm even gonna be talking about that on this video, because actually, so the first trend that I'm gonna be talking about is actually personality. And what I mean by this is that what I have noticed so much in the last few years, I think between like 2024 2025, what I have noticed a lot is that people are not even following trends that much anymore. Like actual fashion people don't really care about trends anymore. I mean, of course they care and of course they follow trends, but I feel like it has become cooler to show your own style and to be faithful to your style and not really like be changing what you wear and what you do like hand in hand with like the fashion world. So for example, I have some friends that since I met them, they were really like quite luxury vibes and they never really changed that style, even if some trends came to light, you know, like for example Y2K at the time. Also it was like a bohemian cowboy, whatever. Like there are trends going on all the time, and I know that there's people that keep following trends all the time. But I do know a lot of people that just keep true to their own style, and maybe they do include some of the trends in their style if it is part, like if it makes sense with like their whole vibe. But I feel like it has definitely become a trend to have your own style and not really be following what other people are doing, but having your own style. And yeah, like this is definitely one of my favorite like trends, and I would definitely call it like a trend in the sense that we are seeing it more and more and more, and I feel like every single day it becomes more visible, like when you are only following like what other people are doing, and when you have your own style and you stay true to it. And as I said, like you sometimes try some of the trends that are out there, but you only try them when they make sense with your own style, if you know what I'm saying. And I really love this trend because it's making like people don't look the same anymore. Like you can walk the street and not everyone is gonna be looking the same. Even if, like, let's say fringe is trending, not everyone in the street is wearing fringe. Like some people might be, if it makes sense with their style, but other people are not, and they are wearing something completely different, like gothic or like super crazy. And I just love that because people, I feel like, are really finding their own style, and it's not that trendy as much to like follow trends, and actually just following the trends that go with your own style. So I love this trend. And now, second, I always like to talk about colors because I feel like colors is like the easiest way to like start getting into, or an easy way to get into like trends and just implement them in your wardrobe in an easy way. And I feel like this season it's olive green and brown. So talking about brown, I really do refer to brown this time because last year it was more of like it was like the Gucci and Cora like burgundy kind of color, but I feel like this year it's not as burgundy. This year it's brown, like brown. And I love that. Like all the chocolate colors, like literally brown, not as burgundy, like really just browns in general. And I love this because it's a neutral color that really goes with everything, and obviously it's giving extreme fall vibes. And olive green, I feel like olive green we have seen a million times. You probably already have something that's brown or olive green in your wardrobe, and if you don't, this is something that if you implement in your wardrobe right now, yes, you're gonna be trending, but I feel like you can wear it every single fall because it's always gonna make sense. And yeah, I just really love these colors, and for me personally, I feel like they are really like complementary on my own skin tone. So I'm really happy with this trend because I love these colors. I actually didn't really have any olive green in my closet, and I did recently get 2 pieces from Aritzia, which I'm gonna show you on my next video, but I will pop a photo right here of one of the tops that I bought, and I love it. Yeah, I think those colors are super nice. And now moving on to another trend that we also saw last year, so you probably already own something, it's suede. So, and this one goes hand in hand with the brown. So I think like you can definitely mix those two together. Like you can just buy something in suede and you already have like the brown part of it like covered, because we have bags, we have boots, we have coats. Like I love this trend, and I feel like people are not leaving this behind. Like it was super trendy last year and it's super trendy this year, but even though it's like a really big trend, I don't find it a bad trend because I feel like everyone can easily like get into it, and it's something you won't regret. Like if you buy it, you're gonna wear it again and again and again. And as I said, this is already like putting the tick on the brown and on the suede, so you are doing like 2 trends in one. Moving on, I think this is a little bit related to like the personality trend, but obviously not as much, and it's having like a necklace stack, like having lots of different necklaces stacked together, or having bold jewelry, or having like a lot of belts. So this is about accessories and it's about being extra. And I'm gonna say that I actually love this trend because it's something that I do myself a lot and I have been doing for years. So I have like my normal necklace, and every time I go out, I decide like if I want to add 1 necklace or 2, or if I want to take this off and put something like super bold. And I just love that, like playing around with accessories to make your outfit look a little bit more interesting. If you guys know my style is like really simple, but I do like to like dress it up with accessories and stuff like that. So I love this trend and I have been doing it a lot. I don't do it with bracelets that much, but I have seen people do it with bracelets and I love it. Like having a super simple outfit and then you just add like 2 bold bracelets. I love that, especially if they are matching. I think I did mention this trend, I think last year or even 2 years ago, because it was also trending. I think this year it's more like a single bangle. It doesn't have to be like matching. But yeah, this is also a trend and I really, really like that. And talking about belts, sorry for the noise. This city is so freaking noisy, but okay, let's keep going. Talking about belts, if you are a fashion person, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I mean, you have definitely seen this. I think it all comes like this photo is saying everything. Yeah, we all saw this photo and we were like, I love it. And people are actually doing it. So yeah, as I told you, I don't just mention trends just because like it appears on the runway or we see it on social media or whatever. I do like to mention things that I have seen people actually doing. And yes, I have seen people do this like extra belt thing. I don't know how you would like call it, but yeah, I love it. And I love when people do this because definitely does dress up your outfit. And I feel like this trend is all about like, yes, accessories, but you can like mix it together. Like you can have more is more, you know, like you can have a necklace tag, you can have like lots of different bangles, and then you just add like one belt or two belts and whatever, like just adding a lot of accessories to a really simple outfit. And this is a great way to dress it up. And now another trend that we saw last year, and I feel like we have seen this for like on and on and on and on. Like I don't even know at this point. I think this is the third year that I have seen this trend and I really, really like it. And it's denim on denim, also call it Canadian tuxedo. So it's having like matching denim pieces and wearing them together. Can be a skirt with like a jacket or one of those shirts and a skirt or jeans or whatever. I also did invest in this trend. I don't think you have to invest in the trend if you don't want to, because obviously we all have denim in our wardrobe and you just have to find like matching colors and just wear it together. But I did invest in this trend because I just really wanted to do like the full look of like the skirt and the like jacket thing, and I think it looks so good. And I have seen a lot of people like buying this set from Aritzia. Well, it's not a set, like you buy it separately, but they do have like matching denim like shades in their website. So a lot of people love doing that because you can choose like different colors and yeah, it's really nice and you can mix and match with other like pieces. But yeah, I really like this trend. I have seen a lot of like Sarah things that they have done that they have been doing even like blazers and jeans, like not just skirts, like just everything in general, everything denim, and I love it. And I think this is also like a timeless thing because as I said, I have seen this trend like on and on and on and on for a few years now, so I think you can never go wrong with it. Moving on to a trend that I didn't know if I wanted to mention because some people hate this trend and some people love it, but I personally at the beginning I did hate it. Well, not hate, but I didn't think it was like a good trend and I didn't think it was gonna like stand the test of time. And I thought it was gonna look like extremely trendy and everyone was gonna look the same. And yeah, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. And it's like the lace peaking or lace detailing in general. So there's this Sarah dress that has gone viral, which has like the lace trimming, and there are like different versions of it, and they keep dropping like more different versions, more colors, whatever. They have dropped like dresses and tops and like you name it, shorts, I don't know, whatever. They have dropped like a lot of things with this like lace detailing. And in the beginning I didn't think it was like a good trend because I actually started seeing this trend during the summer. Like that Sarah dress, the viral Sarah dress actually dropped during the summer, and I saw a lot of girls wearing the dress, including myself. I bought it myself. But there was this point where I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be like a little bit too much, in the sense that everyone already owns the dress. Everyone has already worn the dress, so the dress is already like overdone, you know? And this like lace detailing thing definitely does look like pajama. And yeah, it looks like you're wearing pajama to the street, you know? So at the beginning, I wasn't really convinced by this trend, and I was not gonna mention it at all. And I was gonna say like, you're gonna look like everyone else if you do this trend and whatever. But in the end, I actually ended up really liking this trend. I think like it's not that it has died down at all, but I feel like definitely like the people that don't really love this trend have like not even tried to do it, and people that want to include it in their style have done it, and they have done it in their own personal way. And I think they have done it in a really nice way, like layering and I really like that. I like that people have been wearing the dress as like a top, and then they put like another top on top of it, so it's just like peeking a little bit. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like there's like a million different ways in which you can wear this. And for me personally, as I said, my style is like really simple, and I don't normally tend to like add this kind of details in my wardrobe in general. And I think it definitely does add a little bit more of like an extra something, a little bit more interesting, a little bit of texture. It's not just like a boring top or a boring dress. So I actually really like this trend, and I don't think it's gonna be like the most timeless thing of all. Like maybe next year we will be like completely tired of it, but I feel like if you know how to implement this in your wardrobe, like you can definitely do it. Another trend that I thought was also dying down was polka dots. I thought polka dots were done and over, but they're not. I have still seen a lot of those going on, and I really like it. Again, I think this is something you should only implement in your wardrobe if it's your style. I think like this print makes sense, at least for me, because it looks like really nice and it's not doing a lot, and it's normally done in like black and white, and it's, as you can see, like it's the colors that I wear the most. So I think that it's a really nice trend. But this is not only trending on clothes but also on the nails. I don't know if this trend has like died down completely when it comes to the nails, but there was this point like between summer and fall when everyone was doing these polka dot nails. I even have like a million ideas saved. I did it myself because I kept seeing it everywhere. Dua Lipa even did it, and she was rocking it, like she looked amazing in it. And yeah, like these polka dot nails have been like giving, and I think this is like a great trend because obviously you invest in it only in your nails. You don't really have to buy something with polka dots. So yeah, I don't know, I love it, and I love it with the nails. Like the polka dot nails are definitely like having their moment. As I said, I don't know if they are still having it right now, but I mean, for me personally, I like it so much that I'm still gonna be doing like polka dot nails for the rest of the fall and probably for winter as well. And last but not least, another of the trends that I didn't know if I want to mention, but as I said, you don't have to follow every single trend, and you can just follow what goes with your style, but it's animal print. Obviously you guys have seen leopard print like left, right, and center. Second print that I have seen a lot is the cow print, which I was like not expecting at all. I feel like it's a really like weird print. I don't know why, but yeah, I find it a little bit weird, but I feel like the cow print has been like everywhere, left, right, and center. And I don't hate it actually, because it's like a neutral kind of thing. If you really think about it, it's normally like white and brown, so I don't think it's like that bad of a print. And obviously we have like the classic snake print as well, but I feel like the snake print is not really having the moment right now. I feel like just animal print in general, but if we have to mention like which is the first, second, and last, I would say first leopard print, second cow print, and third snake print. A lot of people are scared of integrating this into their wardrobes, and I completely understand it. As I mentioned, I'm not really like a print kind of person. However, I do find some pieces to be interesting, and I do find some pieces to be adding some interestingness to your wardrobe. So I don't think it's like a bad idea to invest into this if it makes sense for you and your wardrobe, but obviously do it in a way that makes sense for you. So for example, I do have a pair of it's not jeans. I do have a pair of pants that have like a snake print, but they make sense in my wardrobe because they are like really toned down and they have like a lot of black and green in them. So these pants I can wear with white, I can wear with black, and they dress up my outfits because I normally like tend to wear a lot of black, I tend to wear a lot of white. And then when I add these pants to my style, like to any outfit, they just make it a little bit more interesting. So this is a way in which I would invest into this trend. But for example, I wouldn't really invest that much into like the cheetah print. Like I wouldn't buy a whole cheetah print dress because I know I wouldn't feel comfortable in it. So yeah, as I mentioned, in every single one of my trends, this is something that you can invest in, or you can just like pass on it. This year I think I'm gonna pass on this one, but I still think it's interesting to mention it because I also think animal print is timeless in a way. Like if it makes sense for your wardrobe and your style, I think it's timeless. I don't think there's like any season where I haven't seen anyone like wearing any kind of animal print at all. And yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of people like this is their style, like it's definitely part of their DNA and their style. And if they include it into their wardrobe, they are gonna be wearing it like next year and the next year and the next year and the next year. So I thought it would be good to mention that one as well. Okay guys, so those are the fashion trends for fall and winter 2025 that I could think about. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other trend that you think I missed, but I think those are the ones that kind of made sense for me. I also wanted to mention like boots, but I think boots are also like trending every single season, so yeah, it doesn't really make sense to mention those. But anyway, so please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I'm gonna do a fall and winter haul for the next video, so stay tuned for that one. It's really interesting. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.